And this here is the final step. Right off in there, gang. Ha! Oh, yeah. I said, I got to have this one, baby. I got to have this one. What's up, gang? Around here checking in here. Boy, it's hot out here, boo. You better stay hydrated out here. So y'all see what it is. We done got the dash installed, baby. We done got the little dash installed. I got a little chip right here from messing with that screw, which I should have did with taped all that off. But now I'm just trying to hook up this little Autometer. Got the wires, and I got my $1 million answer to all my questions and problems on my everyday lessons in life. Well, y'all tune in, y'all check me out, comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'ma holla at you. Ooh. Alright, gang, I just wanted to run this here stuff down to you on this whole Intellectronics. So I got everything working good. I just gotta get him installed up in my dash now. You see it come with the duct, and it come with this here plate too to go over the original hole and all that pretty stuff. I got it already locked in on the back end right here. So I just gotta tie the duct in. You know, I mean, it's just pretty simple, one plug, and it come with the whole housing and the vent and all that stuff. And it's real simple too. You know, I could just pretty much tell y'all the wiring right here. It's like this here brown wire. This is for I know they got the red for your key on. Your red gonna be your key on. The pink is gonna be ignition, you know. And all you gotta do is get your test light. You can test all this stuff right here. Constant power, key on. Like these are blues. This was like your left turn signal. This here was your right turn signal, or vice versa. This here was the original dash light thing. This one here was the temperature, and you know it come with its own sending units too, like an all pressure sending unit. Which I was having problems at first with that because I was trying to use the original wiring, but I guess the wires might not be strong enough, might not have good enough continuity. It was beeping, but it wasn't consistent. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull another wire. I just had this one here running outside the car just to get the oil pressure to read, but and I'm running like off the temperature sensor. I'm using the factory temperature sensor from the LS motor, which is a 3-wire temp sensor. I mean, it's real easy, you know. I just put my fuses. You can see that. And look, I put the fuses right on. And actually, these 2 relays. So what's happening with the relays, I guess with the original clicker that's in your car, it drops the voltage down from 12 volts to like 10 volts. So it's not enough to see the power. It's not enough to see the power of 12 volts on the Autometer to be able to light it up, you know. So I had to put those relays in. You might have to do the same with the high beam, which I didn't hook up, and I believe Willie Rebuilds was telling me that's this light green wire here for the high beam. So the rest of this here plug, we just gonna tape it up duck it off back there. And I might hook the relays up. I was about to say on this side of the harness, which I can, that way everything could be in the inside of here, because it sure look like we got plenty of room up in there. You see, I could put the whole little harness up in here all deal, because I made it to where I could unplug it. Look, I'm trying to hold you up. You see that? So I made it to where I can unplug it and take the whole dash out with me if I want to. So, I mean, I could leave the relays on that end, but I would just have to find space. I guess I might put them up here or something. They got room for them. I might just do that, just solder these wires up and leave it like it is, you know. So like I said, what you got? You got your, so we covered the blues, which is your turn in the light blue, and your, the light, or was it I think these two here might be a thing. I'll take a screenshot and put the thing up, but it's real simple. And to tell you what to do, all you gotta do is test your power, you know, to whatever you need. I think this green might be the coolant. You got one that's your tech. Just your orange one. I know the orange is your fuel gauge, your pressure gauge. So I just ran that off a resistor up here that gave me, I think it wasn't 4 to 20. It wasn't 4 to 20. It was like maybe 0 to 100 or something. So I got half a tank and I was reading like 50 ohms. You know, so I knew that at that point, that's what my fuel wire was. But it come with the instructions. It's very simple to do. But I just wanted to show you, and I'm gonna show you once I get it all installed what it look like up in there. You know, see I painted the dash up. You'll see how that come out. And try to get them all nice and pretty, gang. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna cut you back on right when I get this here thing installed in there, get these here wires situated, and I'll get back with you, baby. Let's rock and roll. All right, gang. So I got everything tucked away nice and pretty. Y'all see the relays I got. This here for the blankers, left, right blanker, and then I got one for the high beam. I also got my fuses back there, so I guess the only bad part about doing it like this, instead of putting it up in here, if anything go wrong, I'm gonna have to pull this here cover out, which would be these here screws, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna go ahead on and plug him in. You see, I just made my own little harness for it, so I'm gonna be able to plug him in. So if I do gotta take it out, it will be an easy fix. Plug him in. I'm gonna get this dash mounted, get this vent connected. All pressure. I gotta back the car up and get the nut up off the ground. I did see why the original wiring, which was the brown one, going to the unit, wasn't working because it was broken right at the sensor itself. And shout out 87 and Willie told me, because when I pull a dash out, this here wire he had loose, but I watched 87 video and he was having the same problem. He just said follow the light circuit, and that's where it was. I plugged it together and I got my AC and blower working. So I'm gonna get this here installed and cut y'all back on and let y'all see what the final product look like. You hear me? How many likes, share, subscribe, Mr. Random. Over and out, baby. All right, y'all. I got the back housing mounted. I got my pigtail ran through. So now I just gotta put my switch on here. One thing I did forget, I got to run this here switch wire through this here box right there, through this housing. So I'm gonna get it through there, put my connector on there, and I'll cut you on. Holla. All right, gang. So with this here switch right here, they got this push button, and that's to pull this rod out. Push that button, the rod slide out, and then you got this here nut that you got to take off to remove that back plate. Once that's off of there, you can flip your dash over. I probably pull the screen back out to get a good little cleaning, but all you want to do is put your switch back there and put it in a position to where you can get to your stuff where you can plug it in. And it might be better to plug it in before. I ain't sure, but we're gonna see. And you just lock them down. Lock them down. And then you just stick your rod up in there. See that? I'm gonna give me a little wipe down of this right here. The screen and all that, when I'm finally cleaning, and then I'm gonna cut you on once it's all installed, baby. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Mr. Random. All right, YouTube, y'all see, we got everything connected, baby. Y'all see. Gotta try to put this little piece down here today. We might have some problems with this game. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little hanging over. I'm gonna have to see what I could do. I might could shift the dash over a tad to clear. The door closing fine, but I'm not sure once I put that tracking on there, then the door panel neither. Let me see. Once I close the door. You see that? So we're gonna have to see, gang. Door all the way closed. So we're gonna have to, that's something we're gonna have to check out, but I just wanted to show y'all we got it done. We got it done. Y'all get in that comment section and let me know how it's looking, baby. I might try to modify a little custom little grill or something to go down in there, cover up the screws and cover up the section where you can see the dash repair net. I gotta tighten this here gap up a little bit too. It's kind of hard trying to work this here screw back there without nothing to really turn it, but y'all see, she working. She working. Everything is everything. Everything. I said, oh yeah. I see in that one. I said, baby, I got to have that. I said, I got to have that one. That's the one that it won't. I said, I need that. That's the one I need. So I paid like $1,000 for it. It's like $10.99, $1,100, and I saved. It was free shipping on J's, and then I used a coupon, which was an extra $125 off. So it wasn't hard to install. I showed y'all how to do everything. I just cut this here vent down a little bit. I had to push that connector on once it's pretty much in place, but we got all done now, and I need to do is resistors too. I mean relays. So I'm gonna try to get all the rest of the stuff back in, get my carpet ordered, go see the interior man once he come back, and we ought to be rocking with something. Hey man, appreciate y'all, man. Comment, like, share, subscribe. We about to turn up, I promise you. Plenty more coming. Don't be afraid to turn on that post notification bell, you heard me? Hit that post notification bell right now so you can know when I random upload it. I'ma holler at you. We about to go take a ride, huh? Talk to me, baby. Y'all go ahead on and talk to me. We gone.